I want to say sorry for all the crimes that so-called Christians have committed. I say this because of the terrorism in Paris. And now many people say Muslims are terrorists and so on. Now I want to turn this and say sorry for all the crimes that so-called Christians like Obama, Bush or Western governments, soldiers have committed against Muslims, against the poor, against the weak, against people who were in need, who suffered. I want to say sorry for all the wars the West has started. I want to say sorry for all our banks, for all bums. I want to say sorry in the name of French, in the name of Europe, in the name of America, in the name of Germany where I live. I want to say sorry for Ramstein. I want to sorry for Ramstein Air Base in Germany, which I want to say sorry that we pay our taxes and that this government is letting America control their drones through Ramstein Air Base. I want to say sorry that with my money, with my taxes, bombs, weapons are manufactured which kill maybe you, maybe your daughter, maybe your loved ones. I just want to say sorry. I want to say sorry and want to say Christians are not like this. I want to say Muslims say not all Muslims are terrorists. I mean, if they are 1.6 million Muslims, only a few are terrorists, or maybe some 100,000, but not too much if we look at the Muslims all over the world. And I also want to say not every Christian is so. These people who commit war crimes are not Christians. They are murderers, and they do this because of money. I want to say also, many people say wars are because of religion and ideologies and I don't know what. And I want to say maybe there are a few wars partly because of religion, but I think the main thing is power, is money, is might, is the wish to rule other people. And I think in this point our Western governments are not better, but I think they are far worse than ISIS, because they do it in a far bigger way. I mean, only Obama has signed the death of 2,000 people through drones. And I mean, if a drone fires a Hellfire missile, then one terrorist, or so-called terrorist, I don't know because I don't know them, dies, and 27 other peoples. I don't know if it's exactly true, but our Western governments kill a lot of people who don't deserve it, who are not terrorists. And I also want to say sorry to the Chinese people, to the African people, to the Indian people, who produce all these goods which we have, and who earn $1, $2, maybe $3 per day, who live in countries where I could not imagine to live under circumstances which are inhuman, not for days, not for years, for tens of years. I want to say sorry that we did nothing to help you, and I mean it. And we have to stop this. If you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, if you are a Buddhist, if you are whatever. If you are a Chinese person, if you are a European, an American, if you are an atheist, do something to stop this. And I mean really do something. You don't have to be a terrorist to stop this. You have to have a heart, and you have to help. And we who are rich, I say so, or live in wealth, yet we have a responsibility for people who suffer. We have a responsibility for wars which our governments fight and start. We have a responsibility for Iraq, where 1 million people died, or 600,000, we don't know, but depleted 1,000 tons or 2,000 tons between the two tons of depleted uranium were fired at tanks. Children are born without eyes. We have a responsibility for it, and it's not our job here in the West and in the rich countries to watch this in the TV and say, oh, we can do nothing. We can do something. We have elected these governments, we have chosen them. They should represent us. They do this with our money. They do this with our soldiers. They kill people. They take them. They take their lives, their money, their resources. I want to say sorry for Libya. I don't know how it was under Gaddafi. I think not the best, but I think it's worse. We know it. I want to say sorry for Syria. I want to say sorry in the name of Germany and the Germans for making business with or selling weapons to Saudi Arabia, which we know gives money to terrorists in Syria. They call them the rebels, but I have seen footage of them. They are not better than any terrorist organization, or not much, at least. I want to say sorry that we didn't stop this. I want to say sorry that we didn't help the 800 million people who don't have enough to eat. I want to say sorry for 8.8 million people who starve to death every year. I want to say sorry for the 783 million people who don't have enough, who don't have clear water. We could help them. We should help them and not drop them. I mean, Africa, it's a rich country. It's full of resources, of gold. There's oil. And what do we go there and we rob it from them. And then we have our shiny little electronics and our big cars and I don't know what. I mean, maybe it's okay that we have it, but not on the cost of these people. I know this. I'm from Hungary, and I know this. In Hungary, we have 3 million of people who are really poor from 10 million, and I know it's not. I don't think we were really poor, but I know what it means to work for maybe €2 an hour, but I cannot imagine what it is to work for $2 per day. And I think 1 billion people work for live from $1 per day, and it's terrible. And 2 million have less than $2 per day. 2 billion, sorry also for my English. And I want to say sorry that we didn't stop this. Stop this.